Hi, I'm Amanda Harvey from ChoosingLifeMyWay.com, and today I'd like to talk to you about 10 ways to find love. Now, in this video, I'm not going to talk about where to find love. You've probably heard all of that before and probably tried a lot of it as well. But what I'd like to talk about is how to find love. The first way, very important, is to learn to love and appreciate and value yourself. If you are not able to appreciate yourself and to give yourself the love and validation that you need and deserve, you end up feeling like you have to search for something or someone outside of yourself to provide those things for you. And that creates a really powerless feeling. If you're waiting for someone else to come along and to give you the things that you're withholding from yourself, that does really take away your power. And it also can create a very strong feeling of neediness. And neediness is not a very attractive vibe to be putting out there. It can actually keep potential partners away from you. So, way number one is love yourself first. The way number two is to believe that you deserve a good relationship in your life. And this is really, really important and for many people very, very difficult. For whatever reasons, so many people feel this underlying sense of unworthiness or inadequacy and feel like in some way they're flawed or not good enough and that they don't deserve to have a good and healthy and loving relationship in their life. Now, this is not true. We are all worthy. We are all perfect just the way we are, even though we have all of our flaws and insecurities and idiosyncrasies. We all deserve to have wonderful and happy and healthy and fulfilling relationships and to love and to be loved. But if that's something that you have a hard time believing, it's very, very important that you look at changing that belief. Because if you don't believe that you deserve something, you're not going to be able to let that thing come into your life. So how do you go about changing that? Well, one of the very most effective ways of changing negative beliefs and thought patterns is by using affirmations. Affirmations are simply a positive statement of fact that the thing that you want to believe, the thing you want to be true for you, is actually in fact true. So a simple affirmation in this case is to start telling yourself, I deserve a good relationship. Now, do be aware that this can take time and persistence, and if you've been telling yourself for your whole life that you somehow, for some reason, don't deserve love, then when you start telling yourself that you do, it's going to feel quite strange. But it's very, very important to change this belief, and repetition is the key to doing that. With enough repetition, it'll start to feel a little bit more believable to you that this could be possible. And then you'll know that you're really on the right track and you're on your way with taking this step towards finding love. Way number three is also related to a belief, and this belief is that it's not possible for me to have a good relationship. So you need to believe that it is possible for you to have the love that you want in your life. Now, again, changing a belief, it takes time, it takes patience, it takes persistence. If you have the feeling that love is something that only happens to other people and not to you, then this is something you really need to look at changing if you want to experience love in your life. Because believing something isn't possible creates a virtual brick wall around us that doesn't allow the things that we desire to actually come to us. Way number four, let go of unrealistic expectations. Hard as it can be to accept life is not a fairy tale or a movie and happily ever after doesn't exist. However, the real alternative is so much better than any of that. Real life gives us the chance to taste all of the ups and downs and the joys and the sorrows and the challenges and to really experience the fullness of being alive. Prince Charming, Princess Charming does not exist. We are all human beings with our flaws and with our good qualities, and accepting the fact that Prince Charming, Princess Charming is not going to come and sweep you off your feet. Letting go of that allows you then to open your mind to learning about all the wonderful potential partners that could be out there, and opening your mind to meeting someone that is not perfect, just as you and I are not perfect, but someone that is really great and can add a lot of joy and fulfillment to your life and to the relationship that you can develop with them. Way number 5 is to create clear and realistic expectations of what you do want in a partner and in a relationship. It's so important to know what we want, because if we don't, then we're basically just stumbling around in the dark, and you probably won't even recognize a great potential partner when you meet them if you don't know what you really, really want to have in your future relationship and what qualities are really important to you in a future partner. Way number 6 is to visualize yourself in a happy and healthy and loving relationship. If you can make it as real as possible in your mind, you can start to convince yourself that it is actually possible for you to experience this relationship that you want to have. And the other benefit of visualizing is that you also get to experience the joy and the excitement and the passion and the fun of that relationship right now, even before it's being created in your reality. Way number 7, decide that you will choose what kind of partner and what qualities are important to you in a partner based on what you know is important to you, rather than being influenced by what the media or society or other people might tell you you should want. Follow your heart, know what's right for you, and make your choices accordingly to that. Number 8, let go of when and how your partner is going to come to you. Now, this can be really difficult to do. Most of us tend to be very impatient. When we know what we want it yesterday. And not knowing when something is actually going to come into your life can be quite difficult, but it's very, very important to take off that feeling of time pressure and the feeling of just intense focus on the fact that you're waiting for this relationship to materialize. That sense of pressure is actually the opposite of what you really want, to allow the opportunities and the circumstances and the energy to flow into your life that can create those wonderful opportunities and those wonderful coincidences that can actually bring those wonderful things to your life that you do want to experience. Number 9 is decide to enjoy your life right now and not to focus on the lack of a partner in your life. There's a couple of benefits to this. One is that you get to enjoy your life rather than always focusing about the fact that you don't have a partner and you want a partner and the partner isn't coming soon enough. Think about what you do have and think about enjoying all the things in your life and making your life as wonderful as you possibly can. Number 1, with doing that, is you get to enjoy your life. And number 2, you actually become a lot more attractive to all of the good things that you want to come into your life. And it's when we're not actively looking and searching for things that they actually tend to come and find us. And way number 10 is to decide that you intend to have a happy, healthy, loving, and mutually committed relationship in your life. Knowing what you want, trusting that it is going to happen for you. Whatever you want is going to happen for you, and it's going to happen in the right time and the right way. And that Mr. or Miss Right is coming along, and just letting that come and letting that be and happen in its own good time, but taking control of the things that you can control, which are your own thoughts and your own reactions, and leaving the rest up to destiny and the universe. I hope you found these 10 ways to find love helpful. And if you'd like to read more about relationships, about building your self-esteem, and about using affirmations, please visit me on choosinglifemyway.com. I'm Amanda Harvey. Thanks for being with me today.